Hey everyone, unfortunately I haven't streamed lately as I've been in hospital, but I wasn't without my Switch, so I put together these little clips to show you what I've been up to on Lunar Moon Island so you don't miss anything. First up we have recruited Brewster, so his cafe is up and running in our museum. We also completed our first fossil in its entirety. Octavian was the first one to want to leave our island, which I was very disappointed about. Not yet, sir. We did some sailing to try and get those bells up. And at one point I got desperate and I was going to sell the reindeer, but they'll be pretty stingy. So I put it right back where it is as you guys saw it last. Chevrolet got fleas, which we rescued her from. And Leaf finally came to visit our island. So we got to browse his shop and we also got to sell all of our weeds. And when I say browse his shop, I mean buy 5 of everything. Because we got KK Slider to visit our island, we now have new items in Nook Shopping. And I bought some fences and some new DIYs. I got to work on planting all of Leaf's new flowers that he sold me so that we can get some of those crossbreedings and hybrids happening. Can't forget to water them flowers. And we got bitten by a mosquito because I was not paying attention. But anyway, I'm making great use of our expanded storage and I am popping everything and anything in there to clean up the island just a tad for the new update. I also visited Pierce where I could see he displayed our fishy. Again, just visiting villagers each day, chatting to them and getting their DIYs so that we can learn them. And I was very happy to get the big festive tree before we go into the new year. Of course, with balloon popping, we always miss the first go. And I just kept myself busy shaking them trees, trying to get more ornaments so that I have enough to craft all the DIYs that we've been getting. Humble brag here, I was very happy, there's no cuts and I dug both fossil sites first try. Thumb up if you're proud of me. Again, we had some new items in the seasonal part of Nook Shopping.
Oh my lord.
And so quickly the yacht became my goal of earning 260,000 bells so that we could afford it. More message in a bottle and all this fun stuff. And we had some beautiful singers in the resident service area while I was talking with LaBelle. Even though I was quite disorientated on pain medication, we eventually found our first guy rod fragment washed up on the beach. And got yet another message in a bottle, this time with an iron garden chair which will come in handy. I visited my little favourite who was busy crafting his workbench, who gifted us with another DIY. And don't worry, you haven't missed out. I have been waiting outside Able Sisters, not going in, but I am very keen, very eager. More selling to the little nooklings. And carefully arranging my new shrubs for no particular reason and in no particular order. But I was quite pleased. I skipped forward and got to experience Toy Day and I got to meet Mr. Jingle. And unfortunately I didn't get the clip, but I must have been too excited. But I bought my yacht and I placed it very carefully on this little rocky beach area. I decided to plant my gyroids right in front of my house so I don't lose them, and I remember to water them, and I also spent a little bit of time farming some wood and some materials. I thought maybe I could make myself look how I felt in hospital, but it didn't last long and I changed myself back to the same old regular Christy. In my spare time I did some Nook shopping for some of the items that look pretty cool. And I tried my best at fishing, but my reflexes weren't the best. As usual, that's no excuse. So unfortunately, we ruined our streak. Again. I found a lost item, and I was a bit confused because it didn't actually give me any details, so I clicked on it twice. But luckily Chevrolet was close by, so I gave it a shot, and it was hers. So we celebrated. Pierce decided to visit me at my home and also gave me a sports style shirt like Chevrolet. I don't know who's spreading the rumour that I like them. He challenged me to the card game, which I unexpectedly won. And then I found myself in quite a dilemma. I couldn't remember how to take a photo with a villager, so I spent quite a bit of time trying to figure that out whilst on pain medication. And I was very disappointed when Pierce decided to up and leave me. I found him not long after and decided not to hold a grudge, and he actually taught me a reaction, which was cool. I had enough Nook miles, so I bought the waterscaping permit so that we can start doing some scaping on our island. I also purchased the custom design path permit so that we can go online and search for some custom paths, which will be really fun. Let me know if you're interested in seeing that on my channel. Again, I got some more message bottles, so some more DIYs that I don't have already. And I went to visit Mo just to give some gifts, but accidentally gave him a fossil, which I was really upset about. But he seemed to like it, so it's okay. I spent some time in Red's boat, and this time I actually looked up to see what the legitimate art was. I did actually purchase the one in the back, which I forgot to clip. Popped in to see Catherine for no reason at all, and then just to admire my flowers, which have now grown, so I now have a range of them for some hybrid breeding. Donated some fossils to Blathers, and then popped into the bank to withdraw some money, which I didn't realise said 0. My last catch-up day before playing the game as is was New Year's Eve, so we visited the resident services and said Happy New Year to all the villagers. And of course I needed the New Year's party gear. Last but not least, I donated Red's artwork to Blathers, which was genuine, so it's now our first displayed art piece in the museum. And then I thought I'd do a compilation of all of the Nook Mile rewards that I was successful at, just so you have a bit of an update of where I'm up to and what we're doing. thanks for catching up with me. Make sure you tune into my streams or check in my YouTube or my Twitch for my next videos.